Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play the Black Mirror. Last time, we finally met James, our long-lost uncle, our illegitimate uncle, but we still haven't found Robert. Either way, we did get our third key here, and luckily a lot of our inventory was taken off, it looks like, or maybe it's just more this way. Nope. Oh, that's good. But apparently they have news of Robert here, so that's good. Let's go on in.
It's Samuel Gordon. Can you let me in?
Just one moment, Mr. Gordon.
Mr. Gordon, I have terrible news for you. The head doctor is dead.
Robert? What are you talking about?
An officer and a detective were here. It's awful.
How did it happen?
They said they found his body at the old lighthouse. James was sitting right next to the body.
James?
He was just sitting there, gazing. He didn't even try to escape, just kept crooning some melody. I never thought that he would be able to kill someone.
Where is James now? Where did they take him?
Where he belongs, back in his old cell. It's going to be his home for life.
So, Robert is dead. But if James had killed him, why didn't he run away?
That's a good question. But it could have been James who's been committing all these murders?
I'd like to visit James. Can you let me into the main hall, to his cell?
How do you know where his cell is?
Well, Robert was in charge of this sanatorium, you remember? He told me where I'd find James.
Sorry, I did not realize that. All right then. I will let you in. But after what has happened, I cannot let you go in there alone. I will have to go with you.
No problem.
We can go then. You know the way, as you are so well informed. I'll be right behind you. Oh, not this. Wait here. I must fetch a doctor.
What happened?
Oh dear.
James. What he feared most has happened. He couldn't return to this place.
Well, Robert was gone, and that was the worst part, but still. The thing is, James wasn't crazy when he was put in here. He was only put in here to hide his existence. And now he's dead. Oh, this is... oh. Why is my name on the wall? What is happening? Is he leaving a message for me? Ugh.
James wrote my name on the wall. Why did he do it? At least he died quickly.
How do you know that?
At least he died quickly.
Oh, let's further inspect.
I recognize that tag. Robert's keys.
Alright. Well, we got Robert's keys. Why? I guess he took them when he killed Robert. Huh. Look here.
Someone has plastered over it.
Well, let's see if we can't unplaster it. So we'll take our handy dandy knife out again. That served us so well.
I'll try to get the plaster off. Damn! The blade cracked.
Oh no. That knife we've had with us for so long has done so many things for us is now gone. R.I.P. Alright, let's take a look.
Ralph, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Samuel. Have you come to visit me? Or have you come to visit James?
James? James is no longer here, Ralph.
Why are you saying that? James is here with me. He's always here with me. I can hear his voice. He wouldn't leave me alone here.
I need to ask you about something that concerns James.
Yes, me and Mr. Bubby will help you.
Ralph, when did you last speak with James? Do you remember?
Yes, Samuel.
What did he say? Did he talk about why he escaped?
Maybe, but he was so terrified and was saying such a lot. Was very confused by it all. He kept saying that he hadn't killed him. That's what he was saying.
Robert?
Yes, him.
What else did he say?
He said he knew who'd killed him. That he knew.
The name. Can you remember the name of the person he was talking about?
No. I was confused. He also told me he's saying goodbye and that we would not see each other again. He didn't want to be put in his room again.
Ralph, please, try to remember who James was speaking about.
I don't know. I really don't. He wouldn't speak then, and there was a long silence. I don't like such silence.
All right, Ralph. I have to leave now.
Okay, Samuel. Mr. Bubby says okay.
Ralph was the last one to speak to James, but I probably won't be able to get much more out of him.
What are you doing here? Get out immediately! You have no business being in here.
Good thing he doesn't recognize us.
I set off for the old lighthouse on the Sharp Edge Cliffs, the only possible place where I can find out something about Robert's death. So here's where they found Robert's body.
Sad day. Let's take a look. Well, Robert was doing some pretty questionable things, so how tragic it is, I don't know, but... let's see.
It's too dark. I can't see anything in there.
Alright, well, let's use a lighter here. Another symbol. Oh, well, let's get that thing down.
Done.
And there's really nothing else here. So, of course, Robert must have been taken to the morgue, so let's take a trip there ourselves and see what
There's nothing
happened.
more to be found out here. I'll go to the morgue. Herman may know something new.
Alright, just bring ourselves in.
He probably didn't hear the bell. I'll try again. He isn't answering. Strange. I thought he'd be at home.
Okay, let's take a look.
It's open. I'll have a look around.
Got a bad feeling.
Where could Herman be? He left the door open, and the morgue too. Strange, indeed.
Well, this must be Robert's body. Let's at least take a look ourselves, I guess.
What could have happened here?
This was just like our dream. What is going on? And if you look here... We're just a few minutes into this episode and already 3 deaths. That is... Things are building up here.
Got it.
Something's happening. Yeah, that cannot be good. Oh, we've got to take a look around. We're getting Dagger of Amun-Ra flashbacks here.
That expression in his eyes were awful.
Yeah, let's not linger on this.
Who could have killed him? And why?
Yeah, apparently this is how he was killed here.
He's clasping something in his hand. The fingers have stiffened and cannot be opened in their post-mortem spasm.
What can we do about that? Let's look over here.
I'll turn on the lamp. It's quite dark in here. There are a few plastic bags under the book. I'll take them.
Alright.
There is nothing in them.
This might be helpful, but we need something to get those fingers open. Alright.
Is this what I think it is?
Yes, just like last time. I don't know why he's studying it right there where it's just rotting, but... who knows. Looks like there's a chunk missing out of this hip bone here. Is that supposed to happen? I don't know. I actually don't know. I was just noticing that. That's, I don't think that's relevant to anything. Alright, well let's use these forceps here.
The forceps should do the trick.
Alright. Looks like there's some hair there.
The murderer has black hair. James's hair was black as coal. I should go back to the sanatorium and obtain a sample for comparison.
Good idea.
Someone's ringing the doorbell. I'd better leave quickly.
Yeah, we don't want to be found here. Okay, we're going to be found here.
Detective?
Mr. Gordon? What are you doing here?
I've come to see Dr. Herman and... I know what it probably looks like, but I'll explain everything.
What are you talking about, Gordon?
I don't know how to say this. I found Herman downstairs. He's dead.
What?
I went downstairs and found his body on the table.
That is a serious matter. Are you sure?
I know what I have seen, Detective. His body is lying on the autopsy table, with the head off.
With the head off? I must go there right away. Listen, Gordon, when you found him, were you alone? Was no one else with you?
No one.
Strange how coincidence tends to lead you to a corpse.
He was already dead when I came around.
I believe you. I know who is behind all of this.
Really? Who?
That lunatic who escaped from Ashbury a few days ago. Who else? Who else could possibly have committed such things? You remember that boy? And now, Herman.
Disfigured.
A normal person cannot have done that.
That's certainly true, but he hung himself in his cell. I was in the sanatorium today.
So, the murderer's punished himself. Oh well. It's justice, I say.
But you haven't got any evidence.
Gordon, there are several disfigured corpses and a madman was on the loose. You want more evidence? No thanks. Good that you told me about him, Gordon. Now please leave. I've got to go downstairs and deal with this. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Detective. Why would James want to kill Herman? He didn't even know him. I've got to get a hold of a sample of James's hair somehow and compare it with the chunk that Herman was clasping in his hand in his post-mortem spasm.
Alright, let's take a look.
Who is there?
Samuel Gordon, please, let me in.
Just 1 second.
Thank you.
Everyone's so impatient and rude.
May I speak with you?
Sure.
Listen, I need to know something. Where is James's body?
Excuse me?
Don't ask. Just tell me where it is.
Well, all right, if you must know. We cannot get hold of Dr. Herman. I don't know what is going on. So we placed the body in the old chapel in the graveyard until he arrives. It cannot stay much longer though. It has to go to the morgue.
That's all. Thanks.
Alright, let's go to the chapel. Do anything else here?
It's full of clean water.
Yeah, we did kind of see it before. We didn't do much with it, but looks like this back area is going to have some more relevance now. Hey, it's Boiler Man. Finally awake.
Mind your own business. I've got no time for you.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, here's the chapel.
The chapel is locked.
Weird that they have like a light bulb here, like they actually have electricity for a single light bulb going out here. Excuse me, again.
I haven't got time. What do you want?
Can you tell me, why is that chapel in the graveyard locked?
The old chapel? I'll tell you why. It's locked because nobody has any business going in it.
Can you open it for me?
No, I couldn't. Nobody is allowed to go there, like I said.
But you have the key to it, right?
Exactly. And it's going to stay that way.
I have to get into that chapel at all costs. How could I possibly obtain the key? How about you lend me your key? I'll return it in a little while. You could watch my wallet for me in the meantime.
Well, a little extra added to that lousy salary of mine would come handy.
So, what do you say?
No, it's not possible. I can't do it. The head nurse would really enjoy the chance to fry my backside. I can't risk somebody finding out.
Too bad. I'll keep the wallet to myself then. I won't be keeping you any longer.
Good.
Alright, well, I'll just let you know the keys are in the boiler room, so let's see if we can get in there.
He won't let me in. He would see me.
And we can't get into the cell from the front foyer, I'll just let you know that right now. But there's another way inside. Right here.
This is the only way to get inside the sanatorium. I have no choice.
Oh, you really need to wash your clothes at the end of this, Samuel.
I must be quiet so I won't get caught. This time, I wouldn't have any explanation.
Well, you wouldn't have had any explanation last time
I'm
either.
lucky there's no one here. I've got to take advantage of that before somebody comes.
Think you're interesting? No? Okay.
How do I obtain the keys to that chapel? I'll have a look around here. I've got to come up with something.
Okay, let's take a look. I have this locker here that was blocked before.
Too bad. No spare keys. Just an old pair of rubber boots. Personal stuff. I'll leave it as it is.
Except we won't. Okay, what else is there? Oh, it's that rag that we had put around that thermostat thing. I guess he found it. Okay. We have the boiler here.
The door of the boiler is very hot. I will get burnt.
Oh, well, let's use Mr. Rag here.
I should dampen it first.
Yeah, gotta dampen it. Okay. And we could go to that fountain at the front, but there's actually a place that's closer we can go to. So we go here, and we can actually just dampen it right here. Alright, go back. And let's open that bad boy up. And let's make a mess by throwing the boots in there.
The smoke from the rubber would go out through the chimney. That wouldn't help.
Okay. Oh, what is this? Right here. There we go.
This should attract some attention. Now, I've got to get going.
All right. Let's go back the other way.
Maybe I went a bit too far with those boots. Hopefully none of the smoke has gotten into the building.
Hopefully. Anyway, he left the keys in the door. Sorry, the keys weren't actually in the boiler room. I was mistaken.
Perfect. He left the keys in the lock. I'll borrow them.
So yeah, Boiler Man is probably boiling mad right now. But either way, we've got to get in there. Because in order to solve this mystery, we just gotta ruin everyone's day, don't we?